Happy New Year. You too.
To sit inside Pete's kitchen on Colfax is to take a trip to a bygone era. Not much has changed since bacon first fried in 1942.
Hard work, but it's good.
Pete Contos and his wife Liz have been part of that history for decades.
Colfax, as far as Colfax is concerned, it's been good to us. We have 4 restaurants with 10 blocks.
While the painting on the side of his building pays tribute to Pete's personal legacy on Colfax, it's the signs on the front of his buildings that help define Colfax. Neon. Those ribbons of light do more than just advertise the business.
People do refer to them as an icon. They're history. And I think that's what most people look at.
All up and down Colfax, these colorful beacons draw the attention of those passing by.
So the first companies in the United States around 1923 or so to adopt neon as part of their advertising in a sign was a Packard automobile company. But that suddenly links neon to the automotive industry.
Restaurants and hotels sprang up by the dozens, their glowing signs capturing the attention of passing motorists, and in one case, a major movie studio who thought one name hit a little too close to home.
They just modified a couple of the letters, and now it went from Bugs Bunny to Big Bunny. You've seen a sunset and you're standing east of that signpost. The element that it brings into the people wandering down there, it says that says 1940s, 1950s to them.
For many, that's a very romantic period in American history.
Look, you're talking to an Elvis guy, man. Yeah. I mean, you know, nostalgia is big.
Johnny Barber's love affair with Colfax Avenue began in the glow of neon.
They were really original. You don't see two of them the same.
Johnny started colfaxavenue.com, a website dedicated to preserving the culture of Colfax.
They're artifacts of our cultural heritage. They have a uniqueness to them and an artistry to them that you don't see in a lot of modern advertising.
His site soon became a meeting place for like-minded neon preservationists concerned that the signs were being lost.
People don't keep the upkeep on them, and then they get so far to the point that it's too expensive to repair them.
If anyone knows neon, it's sign maker Seth Totten.
Nothing beats the nice warm glow of a neon sign.
The neon glowing in these glass tubes may as well be running through his veins.
And it's called candy stripe neon. They made this, I don't think it's been made since the 60s.
His shop is a veritable museum of vintage neon from businesses long since closed.
This is the original VFW sign from Denver, post #1.
He believes the temporary nature of businesses may be a big obstacle to neon's resurgence.
Businesses today don't even stay open that long, you know. A sign these days probably has a lifespan of 10 years maybe.
And that turnover doesn't bode well for signs.
Because if a developer just comes in and says, you know, raise it, and there's no one there to voice any kind of opposition or any concern for it, then it'll probably go the way of all the earth.
Still, Seth sees a bright future for neon on Colfax.
I think neon still has a big place in the advertising world.
He's received support from city planners looking to capitalize on the power of nostalgia.
Neon in of itself is a wonderfully, because it has an illuminating quality which goes beyond just adding photons of light. Most of the businesses along here don't want to cast its history aside. They want to embrace it and know that it's there. We want to have a safe Colfax and a place that people feel good about.
We feel very close to those signs.
For Pete and Liz Contos, that sense of history is the cornerstone of their business.
It fits with Colfax. I don't know, it's not very many left, but you know, we like to keep ours.
We want to hang on to what we have.